Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make Pindi Chana, a really quick and easy recipe for these chickpeas that hail from the Rawalpindi district of Pakistan. My 30-minute recipe for Pindi Chana involves a tin of chickpeas. I'm going to put in that a very strong cup of tea that I've made with 2 tea bags in my Wonder Woman mug. And then that is just going to sit and soak for a bit. That's going to give the Pindi Chana the lovely smoky flavor it's known so well for. I'm also going to put in that mixture while it's sitting about a pinch of sodium bicarbonate, and that's going to make your chickpeas go really spongy later on. I'm going to dry roast the spices to make the paste for the Pindi Chana. In goes, on about a medium flame, my cumin, coriander, anardana, and a little stick of cinnamon. I'm just going to move that around a little bit on the medium flame, and you know when this is done, it takes about 10 seconds or so. You'll be able to smell that fragrance coming right through the kitchen. Toasting spices, whole spices, makes them much deeper in flavor and also helps you crush them into a finer paste. I'm going to put in that food processor, along with the spices, about 2 tablespoons of the tea to help grind this into a really smooth paste. It's taken a good few minutes, about 5 minutes, but look at that beautiful, dark, smooth paste of spices. Now, starting with the recipe, 2 tablespoons of oil go on a medium heat in a wok or a large frying pan. The oil's hot, so drop in the bay leaf and 1 black cardamom. Wait for this to sizzle up, and as it does, drop in your ginger and garlic puree. Stir this nicely through. It's going to splutter a bit, be careful. If you don't like spluttering spices, what you could do is just loosely cover it. Although my dad always did say that you can't be a good cook if you're scared of hot oil. A couple of minutes later, you can go in with your spice paste. Just scoop it out. Now, one thing to say is that if you don't fancy using a food processor, you could also pound the roasted spices in a pestle and mortar. That's the other way to do it. That now needs to all be mixed through beautifully. You want your spices to cook. No raw spices in the end. And look at the color on that, is just absolutely gorgeous. This needs to be stirred for about a minute. No raw spices later on in the dish. Smelling amazing. Then literally pour in your chickpeas along with the liquid, the lovely rich tea, dark tea that it's been soaking in. You can now whack the heat up to a high and just bubble away all that liquid. This is going to take a good 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how much liquid you've got, how high you've got the flame. Over to you. You can hear this is bubbling away, and look at how it's darkening and also soaking up all those wonderful spices. What I've done while I was waiting is soaked a pinch of kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek, in some hot water to rehydrate it. This was actually a tip from a friend, and it makes a real difference to this dish at the end. I'm also going to add, now that the spices are soaking up beautifully, a little half a teaspoon of chili. That's just red chili powder. And I've de-seeded a green chili, and we're going to add this in, not for chili as in spicy hot per se, but more for flavor. Don't forget to wash your hands after doing this. Now stir that through beautifully. Now is also a good time to add salt. We're just waiting for this to dry out a little bit more. Now you can see that this has barely a few tablespoons of moisture left in it. Add your garam masala. This is going to help bring all those spices together, but also darken your chickpeas even more. And then mango powder or amchur, which gives it that essential tang. Finally, pour over your kasuri methi. Make sure you get all the bits. Stir that through. And that's your Pindi Chana done. This looks so good. I'm actually going to have to eat it now. I've got your little store-bought roti. Pindi Chana is normally soulmates with Bhatura, but I find ready roti does a fantastic midweek fix instead. Let's see what this tastes like now. That'll teach me to be greedy. That was absolutely delicious. Just the right amount of flavor, lovely and smoky. All those spices have come together really, really beautiful. All those exotic spices. And that, my friends, is a 30-minute Pindi Chana. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Bye.